Welcome to Voyage Daily Tech, the most important news personalized for you every day, supported by Voyage.com.
We've got 5 fascinating tech stories lined up for you today. First up, we'll cover Nvidia's promise to supercharge Europe's AI capabilities, while its CEO hints at the next big thing, quantum computing. Then, there's the story of Elon Musk's public feud with Donald Trump and a sudden truce timed with a surprise Robotaxi launch. After that, we'll look at a German startup that can now translate the entire internet in just 18 days, all thanks to new hardware. Fourth, we'll cover Amazon's massive new deal to power its unstoppable AI ambitions using one of the most controversial energy sources, nuclear power. And finally, we'll wrap up with the Nintendo Switch 2's record-shattering launch and the company's incredibly ambitious new sales target. Nvidia just made a stunning promise to Europe, a 10-fold increase in its AI computing power, and they plan to do it in just 2 years. The company is launching an AI blitz across the continent, building 20 new AI factories, massive infrastructure hubs designed to create and train artificial intelligence. The first target is Germany's industrial heartland, with a new AI cloud platform aimed directly at auto giants like BMW and Mercedes-Benz. But this isn't just about selling more chips. The real story is the power play underneath. Nvidia's CEO Jensen Huang went on the record with a statement that reframes the entire AI race, declaring, "Sovereign AI is an imperativino company, industry, or nation can outsource its intelligence. It's a direct challenge to every country. Build your own AI or fall behind." And Nvidia is positioning itself as the sole arms dealer in this new technological Cold War. To back it up, they're partnering with European AI champion Mistral, supercharging the firm with 18.0 of the latest Nvidia chips. Now, just as the world is grappling with Nvidia's AI dominance, Huang dropped a bombshell about what comes next. He now says quantum computing is at an inflection point, capable of solving problems that would take even his most advanced AI systems years to crack. This is a complete reversal from his earlier skepticism, and it raises a critical question. As Nvidia builds an unprecedented AI empire, is it already preparing for the technology that could one day make its entire kingdom obsolete? Now, speaking of tech titans making massive power plays, Elon Musk just called a plan from his once close ally, President Donald Trump, a disgusting abomination. That one post on X ignited a public feud between the two titans, dissolving a partnership that had seen Musk leading a new government department called Dodge. The fallout was immediate, a tit-for-tat social media battle where Trump hinted at cutting government contracts with Musk's companies. The result? It led to Tesla's biggest ever market cap loss. But in a stunning reversal, the spat is showing signs of a cool down. Musk has now publicly stated he regrets his posts, admitting they went too far. And the market is reacting instantly. Tesla shares have rallied for 4 straight sessions, surging more than 12% this week alone. And here's the thing. As tensions with Trump were easing, Musk dropped another bombshell on investors. He announced a tentative launch for Tesla's long-awaited Robotaxi service in Austin, Texas, with the first driverless ride planned for his birthday on June 28. This sudden truce and a massive product announcement are happening in the same breath. It all begs the question, with billions of dollars in political influence on the line, what's the real endgame here? And while Musk is making moves in the public eye, another quieter battle is heating up in the AI arms race we mentioned earlier. A German startup just dropped a number that is an absolute bombshell. They claim they can now translate the entire internet in just 18 days. Just a short while ago, that same task would have taken them 194 days. The company is DeepL, a direct competitor to Google Translate, and they just made a move that changes the game. They've gotten their hands on one of Nvidia's most powerful new systems, the DGX SuperPod, packed with the latest B200 Grace Blackwell superchips. This isn't just an upgrade, it's like trading a car for a rocket ship. This is the core of the new AI arms race. It's no longer just giants like Microsoft and Amazon buying up these super powerful chips. Nvidia is now arming specialized startups, giving them the firepower to build next generation AI that was, until now, considered science fiction. DeepL's chief scientist put it bluntly, saying new tools they're building just wasn't technically feasible until recently. He added, "This has now become possible So those are the kinds of advances that we continue to hunt for. The hunt is on, and the prize is much bigger than just translation. This massive leap in computational power allows DeepL to build far more advanced and context-aware AI models. This all begs the question: what happens when a challenger startup suddenly has the power to process the world's information at a speed that was previously unimaginable? The battle for AI dominance just got a new formidable contender. So, all of that incredible processing power, the kind that can translate the entire internet in a matter of days, well, it has a massive appetite, and to power its own unstoppable AI ambitions, Amazon is turning to one of the most controversial energy sources on the planet, nuclear power. In a landmark deal, Amazon Web Services has locked in a massive supply of electricity from a nuclear plant in Pennsylvania. We're not talking about a small trial run. The agreement with Talon Energy is for up to 920 megawatts of carbon-free power, a staggering amount, and it's locked in for nearly 2 decades, all the way to 2042. This move shines a spotlight on a massive problem brewing behind the scenes of the AI revolution. For the first time in 20 years, US electricity demand is surging, driven almost entirely by the voracious energy needs of data centers and artificial intelligence. Big tech is scrambling for power, and this is Amazon's bombshell answer. But the rabbit hole goes deeper. This isn't just about buying existing power. The two companies are now exploring building brand new, next-generation small modular reactors. This signals a fundamental shift in how the world's biggest tech companies plan to fuel their growth. According to an AWS vice president, this is part of a colossal plan stating, "We are making the largest private sector investment in state history, $20 billion to bring 250 high-skilled jobs," while also collaborating with Talon Energy to help power our infrastructure with carbon-free energy. The deal sent Talon Energy's stock soaring, but the real shockwave is the precedent it sets. Just weeks ago, Meta struck a similar, though smaller, deal for nuclear power. The question is no longer if big tech will reshape the energy grid, but how. As AI demands more power than ever thought possible. Is a nuclear-powered future the only way forward? But shifting from the massive infrastructure powering the cloud to the devices we hold in our hands, Nintendo just dropped its own bombshell number. In just 4 days, the brand new Switch 2 sold over 3.5 million units. That officially makes it the company's fastest selling gaming device in its entire history. This launch wasn't just a success, it was a record-shattering debut that has completely blown past expectations. But here's where the real high-stakes game begins. The original Nintendo Switch was a cultural phenomenon, a titan that sold a staggering 152 million units, creating a games juggernaut with titles like The Legend of Zelda and the pandemic-era obsession Animal Crossing, New Horizons. That's the colossal legacy the Switch 2 is up against. And Nintendo isn't just taking a victory lap. The company is already making its next big move, putting a number on the board that shows just how confident it is. They have forecast an incredibly ambitious 15 million Switch 2 sales for the current financial year alone. This isn't just an upgrade with a larger screen and better graphics. It's a strategic play to build a new dynasty. They are betting that new titles like Mario Kart World can help them not just match the success of the original, but create an even bigger empire. The first battle has been won in spectacular fashion, but the real question is, can the Switch 2 escape the massive shadow of its predecessor and conquer the audacious 15 million unit sales target they've set for themselves this year?
That's it for today on Voyage Daily Tech. Follow, share, and stay tuned for daily updates coming your way tomorrow.